Man, oh, that's a big pickerel. Oh, I'm not set up for that.
Hello everyone, back at it again in my crawdad. I just had to pull away that Shimano Zumverno jerkbait away from a big pickerel. Big pickerel love expensive jerkbaits, and that rod had light line on it, and I was not set up for a big pickerel like that. But it's 2024, it comes to a close. This is going to be one of my last open water trips of the year. I thought it would be fun to go through some of the top lures of 2024. So let's get into it. We'll start off with Swimbaits. I've got a couple here in a deep 3700 waterproof box. Pretty inexpensive way to store swimbaits like this. That's a Spro Chad Shad in a perch pattern. Caught some big pickerel on that. A couple small bass. I really didn't fish it all that long though. That's a Pat's Perch and a rainbow trout. That's from a custom builder. And that is Antidote. But the one I did the best on was a Fish Lab Bioshad. And that's in the shad pattern. To me it looks like a lot like a herring or an alewife. You can walk it on top or you can wake it on top. And for shallow water or going over weeds, it worked really well for me. So that is the winner for me in swimbaits. What do we have next? Oh, this is a Spro large gusseted bag. It's like a fancy Ziploc bag, but it works great for storing a lot of baits, and it's not that expensive. So these are strolling baits. This is the Crush City Freeloader in the chartreuse and white color. It's kind of a odd color, but I did really well with it. That's a more natural herring color. A lot of lakes I fish have herring. What's it called? Like a Pro Blue, I think. And this is green pumpkin watermelon color. To me, it looked a lot like a perch. And that is a Strike King Z2 in the deal color. That's the 5-inch Z2. I fished all these on a 1/4 ounce jig head. For me, I mean, it's tough to pick a favorite between those, but I really like that 5-inch Strike King Z2. You know, it holds up really well. I caught a lot of fish on it. What's next? We got frogs next. That is a Z-Man Leapfrogs. I really like that frog for its ability to walk. You see the vicious keel on the bottom there. It's a little bit stiffer plastic. So I like fishing that one from a boat. And I think they might be discontinued. Every place I look is out of stock. But this is a Scum Frog Painted Frog series in the New Moon color. And it's super soft. It's got great owner hooks. I fished this from a kayak, from a boat. Anytime where you're not going through really thick woody cover, it's great. And if I could have only one, it would be that Scum Frog Painted Frog in the New Moon color. What's next? I have to hunt around here. I tried to jam as much stuff in the boat as I could. Oh yeah, little plastics. That's a Z-Man Goat. That's a big TRD. I've fished reverse rigged. These are some of the new X-Zone Stealth series. I haven't fished them yet, but I'm looking forward to it. But, you know, just generally small plastics in this category. The big TRD with a reverse rig, I've got a few videos on that. That worked really well, especially in the early summer for smallmouth. Different colors. They have a chartreuse color that I really like, or coppertreuse, I think. This could be Gobi Bryant, a real natural color. Got a little bit of blue in it. But the one that I did the best with was this Z-Man Baby Goat. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. But I fished it on a little micro Texas rig, a 1/0 owner rigging hook, 1/16 ounce tungsten weight on the nose, just like a little miniature Texas rig. And man, I had a few days where I couldn't buy a bite on anything else, and I just hammered the fish on that, just one after another. You know, they wouldn't chase down a fluke. This is a TRD Bugs, another great bait for that little 1/0 rigging hook. But I did better on the baby goat, the 3-inch baby goat. See, I put a little keeper on there to keep the Z-Man plastic from sliding down. So yeah, if I had to pick one, just one, it would be that Z-Man Baby Goat in the deal color. It looks a lot like a little crawfish. It could be a little bit of a baby bluegill, baby panfish. It's got that profile. So if I could only have one, it'd be that baby goat. All right, what's next? Flukes. I saw the name on the package. You know, you don't have to go crazy with storage. I do a lot with just Ziploc bags, 1 gallon Ziplocs. All right, at the top we have Super Fluke Jr. in the rainbow shad color, and then a Bass Assassin shad in the crystal shad pattern, and then the old standard. Yeah, look at those. Those caught a lot of fish. Those are baits I fished a lot last year. You can see where they mold it. There's a little indent on the side. And there's the classic, the Zoom Super Fluke in electric shad. Oh man, it's tough for me to pick just one of these too. But if I had to, I think I'd go with the Zoom Super Fluke in electric shad. It looks like a herring. It looks like maybe a sunfish or bluegill. It looks like a lot of things. All right, micro cranks, or smaller cranks really. That's the ATV 1.0 crank. Yozuri 3DS Wake, which is really just a shallow crank. Shimano Macbeth flat side. Man, these are all really good lures. It's tough for me to go through these and pick just one. They excel in different depths and different conditions. But if I had to, if you forced me to pick just one, I think it would be that Yozuri 3DS Wake. It's just so good. It has a little bit of a hunting action. And it's a shame because I think it's being discontinued because it's a terrible wake bait. It's really what it is a super shallow crank. And for that purpose, it's just as good or better than the original Baby 1-. All right, top water. This is a Storm Arashi popper. It's a little bit bigger than most poppers. It'll take size 2 owner trebles, which is what I've upgraded those trebles to. That's an Evergreen JT 115 walking bait. It's completely silent, still casts well. I put a treble on the back so it doesn't dive when I walk it, and that worked out really well. But this is a Megabass Giant Dog X in a gill color. It's got 2 hooks instead of 3. I missed very few fish on it though. This is a Wakasagi color in the same Giant Dog X. It looks to me a lot like a herring. So those are the 2 patterns I have it in. Either it's like a panfish profile or a herring profile. I also fished whopper ploppers a lot, choppos. But if I had to pick just one, I think it would be that Megabass Giant Dog X. Again, it's really tough for me to narrow it down like this. But yeah, that's the purpose of these lists, I guess, is to try to pick your favorites. All right, I guess that's it. Those are my top 7 lures of 2024. And as sun sets on another great season of fishing, or great year really of fishing, I want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Just like all my other videos, I'll list all the gear in the video description, colors, baits, hook upgrades, all that good stuff. If you like fishing and you like my videos, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. It really helps out my channel. Doesn't cost anything. It's completely free to you. But it helps the YouTube metrics, all that good stuff. And enables me to bring you more content for 2025. I've got a lot of things planned in 2025, and I'm hoping it'll be another great year on the water. So thank you all again. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!